Hi, I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from yourblackworld.com, and today is Saturday, I think, yeah, November 3rd, and I wanted to talk about some things that happened to me last night. I got a chance to talk to a brother who spent some time incarcerated, actually 2 decades, which is an unimaginably long time for any of us to lose our freedom. And it was on a drug offense, which we know that the whole mass incarceration epidemic is really blown out of proportion in terms of how it impacts the black community. It has destroyed families. African American males are far more likely to be incarcerated than anybody else. Also, we are given sentences that are far longer than what other people receive, even when they commit the same crimes. And I was listening to this brother talk about his prison experience, and it was interesting because just the same day I had found out that actually the books that I've written caused me to be taken off the guest list for someone that I wanted to visit in prison. And this just tells you a little bit about how the new Jim Crow kind of works. I am not a criminal. I have never committed a crime in terms of, at least nothing that I've been caught for anyway. I don't know. Maybe I probably, I might speed down the freeway or something like that, but I don't have a criminal record. But yet I was treated like a criminal because I was an intelligent black man who might actually come to the penitentiary and give the slaves something that they can learn from. And that just tells you how it works. Not only do they not want criminals speaking to other criminals, but they don't want people off the plantation talking to the ones who are on the plantation because you might help them to get free. So I find that very interesting that intelligent black men are just as dangerous to the establishment as criminals. And the other thing is that when you choose not to educate yourself to the best of your ability, then you are feeding into that system. You are becoming exactly what they want you to do, or becoming exactly what they want you to be, which is why I have such little tolerance for those who embrace ignorance. Now, the point that I wanted to bring up here was the brother. He was very smart, as smart as any college professor, as smart as any attorney that I've met. And because he was in prison, he educated himself. He was reading book after book after book, and he was telling me that one of the challenges that he had was, he went to prison as a young guy on a drug-related offense, which, brothers off the street were getting horrendous sentences, which is why I'm so disappointed that the Obama administration is not working more diligently on speaking against mass incarceration. They really need to talk about this. And he said that one of the challenges that he ran into is that, during his time in prison, he learned that ignorance really is bliss. He said there were young guys coming in who were happy just to play basketball and didn't think much about their freedom, didn't think much about the system, didn't really want to know about how it all works. They just know where they were and what they were doing. And he said that the more I started to read, the more angry I became because I began to understand how this system works to oppress me. He said the more I began to read, the more it hurt to be behind bars and to know that they have you, that they pulled you in and sucked you in a system that is so so biased and unfair. He said the more I began to read, the more I just became infuriated by the fact that this whole justice system is totally screwed up. That when you are black, you get a different style of justice than if you are white. Anybody who does not believe that is absolutely insane and probably a damn racist. And believe me, there are a lot of black people who are racist too. So I think that one of the things we have to really talk about is when we move forward. Two lessons I learned from this. Number one, ignorance might be bliss, but remember, people want to keep you in a blissful state. That's why they want black people getting high, running to the liquor store, sitting around and just praying to God and not doing nothing about what's going on in your community because they want you high. They want you blissful because a high and blissful person is nothing but a happy Negro who's never going to do anything to push forward change and advancement in his own community. And the other thing I learned about this brother's experience is that we have to talk about mass incarceration. We have got to bring it to an end. We have got to fight to make this right. Everybody who's so happy that we have a black president, oh Lordy B, that's great. Good for you. I'm happy for you. But the fact is that whether Obama's in office or somebody else, we need to push those individuals to action. If we do not do that, then we are failing ourselves and failing our communities and failing our families, and we must stand up. That's all I want to say about that. I'm out of here. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from yourblackworld.com. Thank you for checking us out. Please take care and have a wonderful day. I'm gone. Peace.